back.
We are.
Yes. Back today with the old yellow label.
Can you tell what it is yet?
Oh no, don't do Rolf. Don't even go there. God dear. That's it, it's a night on the wobble board for you. Right. Chilli Mafia from Mr. Vikkis. Sir Roger. Right, Adam. Mr. Marks.
You're laying down a bit of a gauntlet, aren't you?
This is going to be interesting because I don't like sriracha sauces. The old Rooster brand comes in the big squeezy bottle. Can't stand it. Absolutely evil. So I know you're a sneaky one. So there's going to be something about this that makes it
different.
Well, yeah. Well, I was going to say stand out. As compared to like the normal Rooster brand sriracha sauce. So 65% red jalapeno.
I like a red jalapeno.
Vinegar, garlic, sugar, salt. And here's where the magic happens. Spices. And xanthan gum.
Now I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna hazard a guess from the name, the Raja part of it, that there's going to be a little bit of a nod more away from being sort of a traditional sriracha to a slightly more Mr. Vikkis style.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that it's going to have his signature kind of in the sauce. So, as long as it doesn't taste like that bloody Rooster brand stuff.
I like that. I use that as like instead of tomato sauce on a pizza.
I wouldn't use it to clean toilets. It's horrible. Right. So, fabulous natural sriracha sauce with a hint of Indian spice. Great on all foods needing a chili kick. Use as a marinade. Interesting. Or add to stir fries. Especially good as a replacement for ketchup.
That could be interesting.
Now, the heater meter, Mr. Vikkis how much will you sweat indicator, is medium to hot. It says, honest. Come on, camera! Do it. There we go. Heater meter, medium to hot. Okay, well,
first thing that gets me is that the colour is beautiful.
It is.
On it.
Very, very pretty, actually, for a sauce.
It's not really doing it justice, is it?
It's like a really deep red. I know it probably looks a little bit brown on camera. I'm looking at the screen. But it's like a ruby kind of red glow to it. And you can see just about the bits in the sauce there.
Oh, yes, you can.
Yeah. So, there's goodies in there. So let's crack her open. See what you think.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that's a bit different, isn't it? So you've got the sort of vinegary smell that you would expect.
I'm getting lots of garlic.
And garlic, yeah. You get that from, from sriracha, but there is that hint of something a bit special.
I'm a little
there,
trepidant about trying this because that smells garlicky and sriracha-y.
I can smell something else behind there.
And that's like, please don't taste like sriracha, like the Rooster brand stuff.
It won't
Please
do.
don't.
It won't do.
Please don't.
Now I'm smelling something more unusual. Straight away, look at the
Beautiful
pour.
consistency.
So sometimes it can be a little bit
not
loose.
going. I'm not going in heavy here.
You can always go back, can't you? But I think we're saying, a substitute for the ketchup.
It has got that kind of consistency
It's
to
got
it.
the right texture, definitely, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of if we think about a traditional sriracha, they tend to be a little bit looser. Yeah, definitely getting the garlic. There is definitely something else lurking behind that.
Right. This is for science.
I'm looking forward to this. I bet you weren't expecting that, were you? You go first.
First off, nothing like that crappy Rooster brand stuff. Sorry to anybody who actually likes that, but I'm not amongst you. Consistency on the tongue, it's a nice sauce. A little bit of texture in there. Garlic coming out everywhere. The jalapenos and the sugar bring in a layer of sweetness, which is really nice. I'm intrigued because whatever spices have gone into that, it's been done subtly. It's not been like, oh yeah, just empty a bag. It's been done like half a teaspoon at a time, I think, until you can just notice them, and then no more.
Yeah.
That's really quite interesting. Definitely head and shoulders above that Rooster stuff. I would actually use that. In fact, I will actually use that. Pretty much anything you'd put ketchup with. Yeah, like it says, marinade, drop it in a stir fry. I think a healthy blob in a bit of soup, actually.
Yeah. But no, that's what I got. Straight away, what struck me, it was the texture and the sweetness that came through. You got the garlic, you got a little bit of the vinegar, but my experience of the sriracha stuff is it's punchy, it's vinegary, it's salty.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what I expect. I like that. This is unlike any sriracha that I've tried. It's almost got a stickiness that it from a caramelisation perspective.
Yeah, I can see that.
It would work beautifully. So, like I said, marinate some chicken. You could brush that on ribs. But I'm thinking a burger. Replacement, like you said, for your ketchup on your burger. Absolutely. That with just a bowl of chips would be awesome. But I think it's versatile. It's a little bit like the RSJ, in so much as that there's an awful lot of different uses that you could put it to. Like I said, a marinade in a stir fry, chips and dips.
Yeah.
Swap it out on your nachos for your salsa or something like that. It's going to be really, really versatile, but it's got a beautiful sweetness to it.
Big blob in some, like, I don't know, vegetable soup or chicken soup or something. Just give it that garlic.
Just lift it. Yeah.
Heat-wise for you?
Half.
Yeah, it's not a hot sauce, or at least this particular bottle isn't a hot sauce. Obviously, jalapenos, they kind of vary.
Yeah.
So, although it's got 65% of jalapeno, if they're the 65% of the 2,000 Scoville jalapenos, it's not going to be as hot as if they're 65% of the 8,000 units. So,
Really
they're a bit
nice.
unpredictable jalapenos. They tend to be covering quite a wide range. So it kind of depends, really, as to which end of that scale the jalapenos are, as to how hot this is. I think this is marked probably for safety reasons,
I think it's fair. Yeah.
assuming that they're all the really hot ones.
Yeah.
So,
No, you're dead right about the spicing. It's detectable, but I couldn't tell you what it was.
No.
But you just know there's just a little,
there's something.
an underlying flavour there that's just adding a bit more depth to what's already a very tasty sauce, considering, you know, it's quite a short ingredients list.
It is.
There we go.
I'd say that Adam Marks is a bugger, isn't he?
It keeps making stuff you like that you don't like.
Yeah,
normally.
things that I don't like, he makes, and all of a sudden I like them. You're making me question myself, Adam. Yeah. So, mrvikkis.co.uk. I say it every time. Make yourself a drink, get comfy, because there's lots on that site to have a look at. But you can find that there, and the Chilli Mafia bit.
Yes.
Ooh.
You like that, don't you?
So, I think that's quite enough from us for now.
I've got a feeling I'm not going to get to see any of this.
Thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it,
Take care.
and we'll see you in the next one.